I'm going to figure out how I can get rid of all of these sap marks on my supercharged Lincoln Town Car's hood. It's a black car. We probably got some stuff, but they've been baking on there all summer. And it's time for this bad girl to shine. And it'd be a crime if you had to spend more than a dime without spending a little bit of time watching this video about how we get the sap off of there. We've got a little bit of sap right here, a little bit of sap right there, a little bit of sap right there. All right, we have our competitors here. We have, first off, Chemical Guys Bug and Tar Remover. High reviews for removing sap, but will it work? We have Wax and Tar Remover from Rust-Oleum. This is a paint prep, so it's for prepping for painting. We have a mysterious bottle of liquid that seems to have little flakes that are gold colored in it. We have Sprayway Glass Cleaner. I've been very impressed by that and many other things, so I thought I'd throw it in. And then WD-40. That is 5 individual things here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to use, and it's only fair that these liquids are able to sit on these, and because this is sloped, I do have some cotton balls if we need. I'll try to avoid using the cotton balls, but we're basically gonna put these on, wait 5 minutes, and then check each individual one, see how they do. I'm hoping that one of these is gonna work. I'm gonna wipe this clean, but what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna use this razor. Now, we have tape on this razor to avoid it scratching the hood, and you really shouldn't do this, but we wanna make sure that these sap marks are about the same thickness, right? Because it would be a real shame if one of these was a better performer, but because it was on a bigger blob of sap, you know what I mean? So let's see, there we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then this guy right there. There's a clear winner, and you're gonna know who that is in just a little bit. But I'm going to apply the winning compound to a chunk of sap here and see if it's just gonna eat it all the way. We're gonna let it sit on here for 2 hours. This could destroy my paint. I mean, it could just eat the sap off. It could do nothing. Wait until the end of the video. We're gonna see which one has been sitting there for 2 hours. All right, so first off here, we've got WD-40. We'll go ahead and just saturate the location. That looks like that's just going to hang out there. Pretty good and easy. We have our Sprayway Glass Cleaner. It's foaming, so that should work pretty good. There we go. That'll help this all sit a little bit nicer. Now, this stuff is pretty watery. We do have a little bit of a slope here, so go ahead and saturate the ball here. And then we're just gonna set that on there. That'll hold the cleaner on the spot. Next up, we have our Rust-Oleum Wax and Tar Remover. This stuff is pretty wet itself. And then finally, our mysterious water here. All right, let's go ahead and set a timer for these, and we're gonna come back in 5 minutes, see how it did. It's been 5 minutes. Let's kind of see what's going on. All right, this is our WD-40. It's doing something. By the way, this car does need to be clay barred and all of that. Wow. I think the WD-40 pretty much got it off. There's just a little bit left there. So we'll just go ahead and set the WD-40 back on here. We'll check for our Sprayway. Let's see here. All right, looks like the Sprayway did an excellent job cleaning the paint, getting rid of watermarks and things like that. But yeah, the sap, it does not look like anything happened to it. Ah, well, no, it's rubbing off there just a little bit. Well, let's give the Sprayway just a little bit longer, huh? All right, now our mysterious liquid here. I mean, something has happened there. Certainly, it's more round. There's no sharp edges from when it was cut off, but I feel like at this pace, that would take in the realm of 20-30 minutes for anything to happen with that. We're gonna call that a DQ on the mysterious gold flake liquid. We'll move on to our Wax and Tar Remover from Rust-Oleum here. Let's see here. Done a great job cleaning the paint around the sap. Wow, I can do a lot with my fingernail now. Maybe we'll just try a little plastic scraper, not a metal scraper. This is a trim panel removal tool, and well, it's plastic, and I'm hoping that it is dull enough. All right, we'll leave that on for just a little bit longer and see how it does. Now coming on over here to our bug and tar remover. I can't necessarily grip it with my fingernail quite as good as the wax and tar remover. She's pretty heavy on there. Let's see if we can. Yeah, it requires a lot more force. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that there. Let's go ahead and we'll circle back around. It's been about 4 minutes since we were on the WD-40 here. Let's see. So the WD-40, I was able to just scratch that with my fingernail. Honestly, I don't think I even know where it was before. All right, and then let's see our Sprayway here. Sprayway's doing a great job of cleaning the paint, but let's give this plastic scraper just a little. I don't super love that. Let's give that some WD-40 and let her eat. And then we'll come over here. Just give this one a try with the, yeah, some WD-40. And then this guy right here. Okay, so the wax and tar remover. Let's see what we've got here. All right, hey, look at that. There's a little bit of clear coat damage there, I think, but that I would consider fixed, even though I think the WD-40 did a little bit better job. Let's see here. Give that just a little bit, just let her eat on there. Take a look at this. I don't think that this Chemical Guys bug and tar remover is doing anything at this point. All right, well, now we can come through and we'll take our WD-40. We can, I think honestly, maybe using like a plastic razor with this would be a good idea, but yep, that WD-40, that's the one that's doing it. Let's see. All right, there we go. This car needs some good wax on it. And then I guess we can just wipe this and see some scratching from where I scuffed it. So, all right, well, I think we have a very, very clear winner. So I'm gonna start over here. This guy did nothing. Now, that's not to say that I don't absolutely love Sprayway. Sprayway makes an awesome product, and this is not what it's for. I thought I'd include it in here to see if it could do anything with tar, and it doesn't. Mysterious Liquid, I would save that for another time. Now, this bug and tar remover is supposed to do tree sap. In fact, the description online says tree sap on it. So that's 3rd place or 5th place for all of those. Now we've got 1 and 2 here. The WD-40 is oil based, and I don't love using an oil on the finish of a car because then you have to follow up and clean the oil off, but the WD-40 outperformed the wax and tar remover. That being said, the WD-40 is much more like chemical based. This just feels a lot nicer. Like, it just doesn't feel like environmentally bad. This WD-40 is like very chemical. I use this. I think I'm gonna order some plastic razors, which are actually for scraping things on like surfaces you don't want to scratch. I think we've got our winner here, the WD-40. It just eats it alive. I say throw the WD-40 on there and then use it as, you know, kind of like a lubrication to scratch it off. So we've got some sap right there. We got that, and then we can probably just let it eat just a little bit there, but if you can get a good grip on it, just like that, grab our cotton ball, and we'll just let it eat here. This is super arduous and super annoying, and we're trying to do what we can, but this bad girl has a lot of real estate to get to, and a lot of sap. Now, my favorite way to actually get rid of sap is just to razor it off. It's just, you can't do that on the paint. The window's perfect, but not on the paint. So I think our lesson here, clean as much of it off as you can. Don't scratch the paint. Do not scratch the paint. And then just let that WD-40 sit and eat. All right, so it has been 2 hours and I'm a little nervous because I didn't really think about this for the last 2 hours. Oh gosh, let's see. That's crazy. Yeah, that didn't seem to do a whole butt ton, I feel like. Is it better? Yes. Is it good enough? No. The next thing I was told to do is boiling water. So let's try some of this stuff with boiling water and take all of these off of the hood, because let's be real, This is one of my nicer cars. This car, not so much. I say we just use soap and water, but we'll hit it with boiling water because it's supposed to rehydrate the sap and then it becomes soft so you can wipe it off like syrup, right? All right, 119 and a half. There's a little piece of sap. Let's see if we can. I'm pouring this in a way that get it the warmest or keep it warm for the longest, right? And then I didn't get my soapy water. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that makes it a lot softer. Try some WD-40 on it. Get this dry because the WD-40 will displace water and that makes things different and weird. Just because I'm going to be rubbing this, I'm going to grab one of these new ones. All right. I'm having trouble feeling it, so... Oh my gosh, I think we did it. Oh my gosh, we did it. Look at that. So this is where it was. As a result of this video, I think the winner is not only WD-40, but really hot water and then putting WD-40 on it. When I recorded this video, it was about 75 degrees out. I think if you had the car like out in the sun and you were doing this when it was actually like really, really warm, that would help too. I mean, this car, all of the sap on there just sat for months. Like I think the car actually sat over the winter and then I didn't drive it during the summer. So it was like a year with the sap on it. It's crazy how time flies. I'm taking much better care. So there's the town car right there. And then the Mustang, I'm taking much better care of them now. So if you're trying to get sap off your car, go ahead and get it nice and warm. Get that sap warm. Hot water does a great job. And then hit it with some WD-40. Just a heads up that WD-40 is probably going to take some or not, if not all of your wax off. So you're going to have to at least re-wax that one spot. Typically in a situation like this, if you're not just doing one sap spot, you might just re-detail the entire panel or even detail the entire car. Just give her a fresh coat of wax. She's never gonna hate it. She's gonna love the wax or ceramic coating or whatever you want to do. The best thing you can do for the channel is just watch the video all the way to the end. YouTube loves that. And if you want, watch another video right at the end, just like that one. That's a good video for you. YouTube thinks it's the best one for you. So go ahead, click on there and then subscribe right here. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Team Rocket Garage. You're going to absolutely love what's about to come. We have Celica stuff. We have Super Coupe stuff. We have stuff with the Mustang over here. You can see the new hood that I've got for it that we're going to be getting ready. Hang on for me. I absolutely love you. Thank you.